What's up guys, my name is Kyle Scott. We all want more control over our finger picking fingers. More control means faster, smoother, just better. So how do you get more control? Well, today I'm going to show you a little technique that I used to do. When I was first learning to finger pick years ago, I still use this all the time, but it really got me started. And I learned it from a guy called Andy Mckee. If you've ever heard of Andy Mckee, the acoustic player. He does this a lot in some of his songs. One song that I loved was called Rylan. So if you haven't heard that, go check it out after this video. But I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. In theory, it's very simple. Mute your strings. Okay, so you shouldn't hear anything. Okay, you're going to put your hand here. And when you put your finger picking hand on, whether you're right or left-handed, put your thumb on the A string. And put your other fingers on the other 4 strings underneath. Okay, I use my pinky. I'm going to teach you pinky usage here. If you hate the pinky in the ring, today you're going to start to love them. All right, so put your thumb here on A, other fingers below. Notice how my fingers are curved underneath my thumb. You see, kind of like I'm holding a ping pong paddle. All right, anyone play ping pong? So you're going to line them up. And when they're in place with your strings muted, you're just going to pluck one at a time from the thumb to the pinky. For those of you who aren't very good finger pickers or haven't practiced this much with these fingers especially, that's going to be really tricky. Try it again. Try to keep the distance between each one the same. That is something that I used to do all the time, and it just gives you so much control over all 5 fingers. Doing it in reverse is a little harder. You've got to pick a little more instead of rolling. Even me. Okay, but doing it both ways is really good practice. Now let's apply it to some chords. Okay. That's a C chord. Then we're going to do a G over B. We're just going to switch, take off the ring, and move the middle finger up a string, and do the same pattern. Then we're going to drop our middle finger, make A minor 7. Oh, I missed that one. We're going to go back to G over B, G sus over B, and back to C. Start to roll it. A minor. G sus over B. You see, we're just going back and forth. Now doing that is going to seem impossible if you're not used to it, but if you can practice that, using those chords is nice because all the fingers get 1 string each in time. Going to the D chord, you're gonna get the or a D minor or something. You're gonna get the pinky knocked off the end there, and that's okay. You can still go. Or okay, and with the G, you're going to keep these fingers here, or any chord that uses the E string as the root. You're going to keep these fingers here, but drop the thumb to the low E string. Now, after you get comfortable with that, you can do it all in reverse, like this. Or just want to build up the usage of our fingers and get comfortable in that position, because you'll find that your hand starts to stick out like this, like a wild tarantula, right? And we'll just be like, all right, no. You want to rest on the strings in this case. You want to, not on the strings, but just above the strings. I don't know if you can see that, but just above until when I'm rolling, I bring it in and okay, so they're kind of just floating a couple millimeters above the strings until, boom, it's their turn to play. That's the lesson for today. It's a great way to gain control of all your fingers. I know it was quick. Hopefully it was helpful. If you liked this, check out my ultimate guitar guide, link in the description below. Got some guitar buying recommendations, one more really good tip on finger picking, something on strumming, some chords you might not have heard. Go check that out. Leave a comment on this if you have anything to add or if you found it helpful, and I'll see you on the next video.